Still no score. Just about a minute and a half gone by. Kevin McHale breaks through. Stories that have emanated in New York concerning Hubie Brown's style as Kevin McHale fouls Pat Cummings.
An injury, and it's taken him a little while to get back.
Well, it took the Knicks just about 2 minutes to score. Teams down and playing low-scoring affair. Bird free in the corner, and he's on the board.
What's that?
Average good game for him.
Well, he makes the unusual look normal.
McHale is fouled going in.
I tell you, he's developed some new moves this year, too.
The Celtics lead by 4 with 3 minutes going by here. Outside. And Trent, he was used to taking that 12-footer, and I think now he's getting closer to the hoop, which is what everyone wants to see him do. Johnson is fouled by Rory Sparrow.
These guys are Dennis Johnson.
Even with that great front line, he was ejected.
Here he's offense, too.
Sparrow. That's what the Knicks guards have to do. Hit when they're open, and Rory. Johnson going to the hoop. And draws the foul. Good inside move by Celtics by 3, 7:45 remaining in before splitting their last 8. Good move. Rolled out, however, and now the Celtics try to push it up. It's 3-on-3. Knicks get back on defense. Parrish inside. But Parrish running, and so Sparrow 2 in a row from outside.
That's the first time all game that the Knicks have used the 4th man up the court for a
consistent guard we have. The rebound, but throws it away. Rarely does he commit that kind of a turnover. And Larry Bird burns him, and Bird now with 4 points.
That time, and Sparrow's bad pass fouled it up.
Cummings with Bird helping out on defense, and Pat Cummings goes inside, and it's 13 since his return. They were in quite a hole when he was a holdout. McHale on Parrish's miss. That's the offensive rebounding that the Knicks are concerned about, and for that matter, every club. Ewing has not scored for the Knicks, who are down by 5, and Ewing still unable to score, but Cummings saves it. Into the game for the Knicks. He's been bothered by a bad back.
Problem developed running the golf course this summer, trying to stay in shape, and it's bothered him right from then to
Walker driving in. Ewing didn't have control, but he makes the basket, and the first points of the game for Patrick Ewing. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, first period. 17-12 the Celtics. Grunfeld on Bird. 8 points for Larry Bird, and he went by Grunfeld. The game gets the rebound, and Jerry Seasting. Bill Walton hasn't yet come into the ball game. Harris hits a baseline shot. Walker tipped up and in by Bannister. It's a player. Grunfeld bodying up on Larry Bird doesn't do any good, as Bird is really taking advantage of Ernie Grunfeld. He knows the Knicks scored only 6 points in the last 6 minutes of the period, and now you see why they're the lowest scoring team in many years in the NBA. So the Celtics and KC going deep into their bench here. Cummings over Walton hits. What has Walton meant to the Celtics? Wedman guarded by Grunfeld into Walton. Walton gets the basket, but his biggest contribution has been off the boards, hasn't it?
And he's a heck of an inside offensive player.
James Bailey in the lane. They don't expect scoring from Bailey. That's a bonus. They like his rebounding and shot blocking abilities. Nearly 3 minutes gone by in the second period. Knicks still haven't scored into the 20s yet. Seasting all alone with a 5-minute. They get Carlisle on a feed from McHale.
That's where McHale.
Seasting came over from trade and deal with Indiana. Grunfeld hits outside. That much better from the free throw line. Seasting got free.
That is Seasting's addition to the Celtics. And that's 2 good shot blockers inside for the Celtics. Walton and McHale and Robert Parrish. I would say that Pat Riley must have gone to Lourdes for the cure for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's 39 years of age. He's
of the first stand. McHale makes the free throw.
This definitely hasn't been an offensive hoop.
Only the first team foul on the Celtics. Parrish blocks Patrick Ewing. Johnson, new clock, of course. Seasting from the corner here.
That pace going, long outlet pass.
All the way Sparrow feeding Ewing. And Patrick Patrick Ewing is fouled. Good penetration by Sparrow as he got the ball to Ewing.
Even though he's playing against Moses Malone in that game.
Ewing is 1 for 5 from the field. Open. Ewing closes in, and McHale off the rim, tipped up and in by Robert Parrish.
Losing the battle of the glass.
Tucker hits from outside. With a basket here. Ewing. Good touch there for Patrick Ewing, who has 6 in the game.
Probably either.
No, the Knicks are making the Celtics play their game. It's just that the Celtics are winning at it. Bird found Parrish, and somebody found Parrish. Alley-oop to Ewing.
That game is like a schoolyard basketball game played at nighttime with the lights out.
They're going to count the basket. Goaltending called against the Celtics. Lou at 7.
Well, sometimes when you play against a better opponent, you play better.
Basket will count, and a foul in addition. Slow down fashion. You know they didn't want to do that. Or knocks it away, but he'll be called for the foul.
Well, that's how smart the Celtics are. They were looking.
The Celtics are up by 11. Their biggest lead was 13. And Rory Sparrow hits from outside. He's been the under a minute to play in the first half. 3-point attempt by Larry Bird. You'll always hit that 3-pointer in crunch time. And McHale against Bannister inside. Ewing with the block. McHale. Parrish on the other side. Keeps the Celtics in business. And the biggest lead of the ball game at the half, 46-32 Boston. Pat O'Brien coming up at the half. Now the Knicks guards are 5 for 20, and Parrish at the other end burns them. So nothing has changed in the first foray up and down the court.
And that was not a nice thing to see at all coming out.
McHale, Cummings knocks it away. Good move by McHale. Cummings overplayed, and then McHale burned him going inside. Parrish having a fine afternoon.
They just did not get to Parrish quick enough with the double team.
Sparrow better get it headed skyward. Just got it off in time, but missed. And here's Ainge ahead of the field. Tucker fouls it. And Ainge says it should be a 2-shot foul.
It's a couple of years in the playoffs, and a breakaway foul means that if you come from behind to try and catch the man and grab him, it's an automatic 2-shot, and you still retain possession of the ball.
Celtics got a scare and then run away from the Knicks. Or will go to the line and shoot 2.
Some people saying he should run a little bit more with the offense. Maybe.
McHale with 2 seconds to Bird. And the basket counts.
But they work that defense.
Larry Bird puts a fake on Ewing. And Nick foul. He was hit in the head. Ewing has a few words for Wally Rooney there, but it's this for the day.
You know, he's got quite a wit. Last year in the playoffs, some fan in Detroit said the Pistons are going to beat you. He said,
but it's not been a Merry Christmas for the Knicks.
I'll tell you, Dick, if you were going to compare the Knicks to a Christmas present. Bannister.
I don't know how many times today the Knicks have managed to put 4 points in a row together. Bannister, he hits 2 in a row, and now the Celtics want to call a timeout. 58-39, their lead. Tough matchup for the Knicks, period. Bannister trying to block out Wedman, does a good job, and the Knicks come back with a 3-on-2. Wilkins is fouled, and that's the first glimpse we've seen of a New York Knicks advantage on the break, and you get an idea of the kind of speed that Gerald Wilkins has.
Well, when you have to count on the very beginning of the season, 2 rookie players in your starting lineup, you're behind.
Walton inside against Bannister and Cummings. Coming out of it is Sparrow. Sparrow.
Oh, a little bit more to McHale.
Scott Wedman from outside. Picked up by Seasting. And it's 60-45 with 2:14 to go. Sparrow is in double figures with 10. Seasting no good. Cummings the rebound. Knicks were down by as many as 25. Sparrow drives in. Under a minute to go in the third. McHale. And they're going to call the foul. the Knicks. And
one of their championship years when Bill Fish was coaching the Celtics. He can penetrate and he can really make that fast break sing.
Seconds to go. Bailey working against Walton. Scoops it up. A little bit too hard off the glass, and Vincent clears. Seasting. Walton filling the lane. And a good play by Seasting in particular.
Yeah, but the guy that made it was Sam Vincent. Got the
on a pick and roll. Walton defending. Bailey will go to the line. He's fouled.
Kind of a guy that's gone from team to team to team.
Largely going unnoticed. Trap defense, turns it over. 2-on-1. Wilkins all the way. And the Celtics throw it away with 2 seconds to go. Vincent off of Wedman.
Very aggressive, the Knicks.
And a foul and a basket.
It's not a good quickness.
1 second to go as the Knicks have come within 10. That's the end of the third period with the score. The Celtics 63, the Knicks 53. And we'll return after this word from your local station. It's a 10-point game. The question is, can the Knicks continue their surge or have they run out of gas? Harris foul.
Casey Jones counted with his smarter ball handlers
Of the game. Lead is 12, and Parrish has 17. Bird 17. Fouls. Sparrow's the leading scorer. Wilkins hits outside. He's getting an opportunity here, and he has scored 6 points. Wilkins trying to use a screen by Orr. Double team now, but goes in with a fine move. Gerald Wilkins. Gone by in the fourth period. 65-57. It's an 8-point lead for the Celtics. Dennis Johnson with a fine shot over the hands of Darrell Walker, and that's the first basket of the ball game for Orr. Working against McHale. The rebound, Bailey. Bailey and the Knicks bench is perhaps, I would say, outplaying the Celtic bench in this game.
Well, this is the first team.
Oh, but when they were before, they're going to call goaltending against Bailey. Bird going baseline against Brunfeld. Larry Bird with 19 points.
Chance for the momentum to slip to the Knicks right now.
Ewing. Wilkins keeps it alive. Wilkins. He is not reluctant to go to the hoop. And Bird, 3 points from the corner. And the Knicks are off and running.
That's where they wanted Bird to shoot from.
Ewing. And the long pass down court. McHale. Foul. Gives the Celtics a 10-point lead again with 8.5 minutes to go. Opportunities.
And they've got a small 5 in them.
Which is a testimony to the fast break style. Ewing, though, popped from outside. It's down to 8 points.
This is the best press team that they have.
Harris. Foul inside. Saw came back in the ball game for the Knicks. Nearly turned it over. Harris with a short jumper, and he's got 20 feet.
Can get back there and work the press.
Ewing, long range, hook shot. Turned out to be an exciting one from the early going. McHale is hit by Orr and Wilkins. They're going to give the foul to Wilkins. His first. Do you change up at all?
Not right now. That's what's giving them some momentum, the Knicks. At least
Tucker a good outside shot. So once again, the Knicks guards are going to have to hit when they're open. And Sparrow does there.
He came off the pick beautifully.
They had a lead of 25 in the third period, and now the Celtics will be over the limit with their 15th foul of this fourth period. Dennis Johnson.
You be right.
Misses both. Orr saves it. Basket good and a foul. Ainge with his second personal foul and a 3-point play for Louis Orr. It's now a 5-point game. Crowd is in a fever pitch right now. Harris, and a foul is called against the Knicks, who now are over the limit. Nowhere near his career high of 32, but he hits the free throws, and it's a 7-point Boston lead. Moment, Ainge picks him up. On elbows inside, Ewing and Parrish, and Patrick Ewing banks it in. Orr. Tough shooting game for Larry Bird. Not that time.
Louis Orr couldn't believe it, Dick.
Lead to 7 again. Ewing backs it in.
Never tosses in the sponge.
And they're going to call the foul on Sparrow.
Perhaps help a lot easier on the double teams in a low post.
To go on a 6-point lead. Ewing inside. Foul. And he'll go to the line. 18 points. Now 14 for Ewing in this final period. The good ones rise to the occasion when it counts, and Ewing has done that. McHale was open for the moment. Ames going in against Ewing. Offensive foul. McHale against Cummings. A big shot by Kevin McHale, who has 21 points today. Ewing. And Bird the rebound. Under 2 minutes to go. It's a 4-point Celtic lead. Dennis Johnson. And there'll be a foul, and the Celtics will go to the line. Action, so do the Knicks. And the Knicks want a timeout, trailing by 6 with 1:51 remaining. And the Knicks have 2 timeouts remaining here. Ewing taking it strong to the hoop. Tips it up and in. Ewing with 24 now.
Celtics will try and eat up the clock a little bit.
9 on the shot clock. Loose ball. The Knicks have it. 3-on-2 New York. Sparrow is wide open. And Wilkins goes after the loose ball. Winds up in Dennis Johnson's hand, and that's 9 on the clock. And traveling against Larry Bird, and that's what Bill Walton thinks of that call. And it's 86-84. Dennis Johnson going in. And the Knickerbockers can tie it up. Foul is on Dennis Johnson. Looking at McHale. Cummings all over him. 8 on the shot clock. McHale in close, stripped away. The Knicks can take the lead. And the Celtics have it. To go. Dennis Johnson's shot. No good. We're going to overtime. Each team had a chance to get the go-ahead basket. And we're going to a 5-minute overtime session. Never led in this game till now. Ames ties it up for Boston.
And Ewing has hurt his ankle.
Wilkins, the rookie, has really done well. They're posting up Ames. Sparrow going inside. Ball knocked away. Might have been Larry Bird. Parrish, with 1 second, hits the basket.
I'd say that was a lucky one for the Celtics. They worked the clock down and almost didn't come up with a good shot.
Up by 25 points. Parrish. Air ball. McHale fighting Cummings. No foul, but the Knicks with the ball. Missing, but there's Orr to tie it in. Orr on the follow-up as Ewing cheers from the sideline. 90. McHale hits the fall away. Looks like Celtics are getting their outside shooting range here. Over Bird. Cummings and Ainge fight. Turnover. 4-on-2 for the Knicks, and Orr pulls up with it.
That was a great defensive play by Pat Cummings to knock that ball loose from the
session. Bird against Orr. Foul. And Larry Bird will go to the line. He has scored 21 points. Ernie Grunfeld replaces him. He's steady. There's Bill Walton, who has not seen all that much action. It was quiet until the 4th period. Cummings. This is the hook shot. Cummings gets it back. And they're going to call the foul on Pat Cummings. That's 5 on Cummings in the overtime section.
That's a big miss.
3-point lead. Parrish. And the rebound by Dennis Johnson.
Everybody rebounds at key points for the Celtics.
Cummings trying to deny McHale, who's fouled. And Ewing limping out on the court. He is playing hurt. Make no mistake about that. And gives the Celtics a 5-point lead, and the Knicks will call a timeout. Ewing goes up and gets the basket. And of course, Runfeld is pesky. Bird missing. And the Knicks with 43 seconds to go and a very big possession for them right here. But Wilkins throws the ball away. 37 seconds to go.
After working the clock down.
5 on the shot clock. Larry Bird. This is Ewing the rebound. Timeout. The Knicks have used their last timeout here. 16 seconds to go. Nearly a steal. Tucker for 3. Ties it up. 1 for 5, and Dennis Johnson 1 for 8. So the guards have not done it for the Celtics outside today. 11 seconds to go, and they're trapped. Now they're back into the order. Man to man. Ames puts it up. McHale. 1 second. K.C. Jones has had a struggle he never imagined he'd have, and it was Grunfeld who blocked McHale. Another 5-minute overtime upcoming on Christmas Day on CBS. Won by 1 point. Inside and a great move. Backdoor play.
That's one of the old-time Celtic plays that they save for such opportunities. They've
guarded by Wilkins. Wilkins has grown up a lot in this one, for sure. Double team on Dennis Johnson. And a 3-second violation called against the Celtics.
A double with Patrick Ewing, an awful big doubling man.
Ewing over Parrish. And the Knicks lead 101-99. Lead in the game. Larry Bird comes back and Bannister the rebound. And the Wilkins going into the hoop. And the Knicks are playing with a confidence that they haven't shown all that much in
Anybody.
The lead is 4, the biggest Knick lead of the game, and McHale is fouled and will go to the line. 103-100. In the middle. They're posting up Wilkins on Dennis Johnson, but Bannister hits.
And out here to shoot. That's what.
Turnover. Sparrow. And it scored 24. Rebound by Bannister. Uno. Runfeld inside to Ewing. McHale and Walton. And the Boston foul is against Kevin McHale. 5 on Kevin. Was in this ball game. Trent Tucker with the 3-point shot to help send it into the second overtime. And now the Knicks lead by 9. 109-100. Down by 25. Walton bombs away. Sparrow the rebound. And the Knicks can't be denied right now.
The key parts of ball games to carry him, and he's been having shooting problems.
8 for 27 for Larry Bird. No basket. 111-100. The Knicks. Rick Carlisle into the ball game. And Greg Kite is also in there. So K.C. Jones has said, we blew a 25-point lead, and it's history as far as we're concerned. And Patrick Ewing goes out. He jammed the knee, so he has gone to the Knicks dressing room early here. And the rebound by Bannister. Ahead of the field is Wilkins. In a slow, methodical game that had the crowd sitting on its hands. But how things changed in the last 6 minutes of the third period.
To really work out because of the elbow injury and the finger injury they had. They told
Carlisle at the buzzer. Win in a stunning upset. They were down by 25 points and they came back, and this is going to be one of the big comebacks we have seen in many a year, Tom.
There's no question about that. I mean, everybody in the building was ready to forget the Knicks. They were booing the ball club. All of a sudden, that press turned it around.
A 34-point swing from the middle of the third period. So for Tom Heinsohn and Pat O'Brien, this is Dick Stockton saying so long from Madison Square Garden, where the final score, the New York Knicks in 2 overtimes over Boston, 113-104.